Today, we are going to pull back the curtain on something you probably feel every single day, but maybe you just haven't been able to put your finger on it. We're talking about the system, and more importantly, how it wasn't built for you.
So let's just jump right in with a massive question. What if the very system you've been taught to trust, the one that says, just work hard and you'll get ahead, was actually specifically designed to make sure you never, ever build real, lasting wealth?
And I need you to hear this loud and clear. This is not some late-night conspiracy theory. This isn't about blaming some shadowy group. No, this is about cold, hard, predictable math. The system isn't broken. Oh, it's working perfectly, just maybe not for you.
So let's call this what it is. It's a rigged game. It's like you're invited to play chess, but you were never taught the rules, and your opponent is the one who wrote them. You're told you can win, but the deck is absolutely stacked against you from the start.
I mean, just look at this. This is from a 2023 Credit Suisse report. The top 1% of the world's population, they hold almost half of all the wealth on the planet, 45.8%. Now look at the other side. The bottom 50%, that's half of humanity. They're sharing just over 1%. It's mathematically staggering.
And this didn't just happen by chance. This isn't some historical fluke. This is the direct, predictable outcome of a system designed with specific rules that funnel wealth upwards. So, the real question is, how? How does it actually work? Well, we've broken it down into 6 core mechanisms. Think of them as 6 hidden gears in the machine, all turning together to keep you right where you are. And here's the thing. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. And that right there is where your power begins.
Okay, first up, mechanism number 1, the inverted tax system. This is the big one. Put simply, the money you earn by trading your time, your salary, is taxed at a way higher rate than the money the wealthy earn from their assets, their investments. It's the fundamental, unfair rule of the game.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. You go to work, you earn a salary, you could be paying 25, 30, maybe even 40% in taxes. But someone who makes the exact same amount of money from their investments, they might pay 20% or 15%, or in some cases, absolutely nothing, 0. Same money, totally different rules.
You don't even have to take my word for it. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men alive, has said it himself publicly. I pay a lower effective tax rate than my secretary. He's not breaking any laws. He's just playing by the rules that were written for him.
Now, let's talk about mechanism number 2. Debt as a tool for control. Your credit card, your car loan, your personal loan, they are marketed as a convenience, as a way to get what you want now. But that's not their primary purpose. They are finely tuned engines designed to do one thing: systematically siphon your future earnings directly into the pockets of financial institutions.
And get this number, $1,600. That's what the average U.S. household pays every single year just in credit card interest. That's not paying off the stuff you bought. That's just the fee for being in debt. It's pure profit for the bank. Now multiply that by millions of families year after year. You see how the wealth transfer works?
All right, mechanism 3, inflation, the silent tax. Every day, the cash you have tucked away in a savings account is losing its power. It buys a little bit less. It's a tax that nobody ever voted for, but every single person holding cash is forced to pay it. So who benefits? The people who own things, real assets like stocks, real estate. As your cash becomes weaker, their assets become more valuable. It's another invisible, constant transfer of wealth.
Okay, this one might sting a little. Mechanism 4, the education system. Our modern school system was largely designed during the Industrial Revolution, and its goal was to create one thing: good, compliant employees. It teaches you how to follow instructions, how to get a good job, but it almost never teaches you about money, about investing, about how to build wealth. And that's not an accident, because a population of financially illiterate workers is much easier to control.
And that leads us right into mechanism number 5, consumerism. An entire multi-trillion-dollar industry exists to convince you that happiness is just one purchase away. They create artificial needs, making you feel like you're not good enough without the latest phone or car. Every time you give in, you're trading your potential future wealth for a corporation's quarterly profits.
And finally, mechanism number 6, the pension system. It's a promise that was made for a world that doesn't exist anymore. A world where you worked for one company for 40 years and retired with a gold watch. That world is gone. For so many people, the modern pension system is a ticking time bomb, a mathematical certainty of failure, leaving millions who played by the rules facing a retirement in poverty.
So, those are the 6 gears in the machine.
But let's look at the real-world impact, because the data is just impossible to ignore. This isn't a theory. This is happening right now, and it's accelerating. Check this out. It's from Oxfam. During the pandemic, when 99% of humanity saw their incomes fall, the 10 richest men in the world doubled their fortunes. Doubled them. This isn't some glitch in the system. This is the system under pressure, doing exactly what it was designed to do, concentrating wealth at the very, very top.
And what about that idea of climbing the ladder? You know, the American dream? Well, a Harvard study put a number on it. If you're born into the bottom 20% of income earners in the U.S., you have a measly 7.5% chance of ever making it to the top 20%. Let me say that again, a 7.5% chance. The game isn't just rigged, the ladder is mostly an illusion.
Okay, I know that all sounds pretty bleak, and it can feel totally overwhelming, but this is by far the most important part of this whole thing. Because once you understand the rules of the game, you can start using them to your advantage. You can actually use the system's own logic against it. So here's the new playbook. Step 1, understand these rules, like really understand them. Step 2, make a conscious shift in your identity. You are no longer primarily a consumer, you are an investor. You pay yourself first before anyone else. Step 3, relentlessly focus on building or buying assets that make you money while you sleep. And step 4, never, ever stop learning. Your financial education is the single most important investment you will ever make. Look, this system is not going to teach you this stuff. You have to go find it yourself. Books like these, they're the unofficial rule books. They contain the financial wisdom that should have been taught in schools, but never was. And that really is the bottom line, isn't it? Don't waste your energy trying to change the system or waiting for it to become fair. It won't. You have to learn its rules, understand its flaws, and then navigate it masterfully to get where you want to go.
So, at the end of the day, arguing about whether the system is fair, it's a waste of time. The only question that truly matters is this. Now that you know this, what are you going to do about it? What's your next move?
If any of this has opened your eyes, then you need to subscribe. We have only just scratched the surface. And trust me when I tell you, the system really doesn't want you to see what we're going to show you next.